All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Gottnix Gaming here with 7 Days to Die, and this is Alpha 19. We're just checking this out here to see how it runs. As those of you who follow my channel closely, you'll know that I do play on a Mac. That's right, this is a iMac that I play on, and it's a top-of-the-line iMac. It's from 2017, so it's a couple of years old, but it has the best graphics card in it. I run 32 gigabytes of RAM on this machine, and this is one of the most taxing games to play on any computer, any PC. I wanted to take a look at it, see how it would run before I started doing any videos on my channel. Don't worry, I do have a season finale for No Chance for Survival for Season 1. You'll be seeing those. Episode 6 and Episode 7, we finish up on Horde Night, so don't worry about that. I just wanted to kind of do this quickly, just to take a quick look at the game and show you some aspects of it that I was really enjoying about it. Taking a look at this here, I have the FPS counter up on the left side of the screen there. You can see it running around 38 to 40, bouncing back and forth. You can see it'll drop down as if I move just under 30 frames per second. But this game is running in a very kind of low state, and it still looks pretty incredible. In order for me to get these kind of frame rates, especially with my recording software running, that's kind of where I have to be at to keep it at least with a decent frame rate, right? If I start moving or running, it's going to get a lot worse here, which we can kind of take a look at. But you can see like the textures here look much better even at a very low frame rate. This is 25 frames per second, and it's getting kind of like, choppy here and there, which we expect. If I'm not running my recording software, this game runs at 60 frames per second at this low setting beautifully. I'm going to quickly switch over to a higher level to see how it does kind of hold up. When I was at the default settings for the game after like a reinstall, it was running like 8 frames per second, but it looked absolutely gorgeous, just couldn't move. It was painful to move. But let's check out and see what happens. Alright, so we were running at like 1080p in that last setting. We're back now, we're running this at basically like 2K is the way to look at it. It looks slightly better here. You can definitely see that, but we're running at a lower frame rate of 27 frames per second, and then we're not even moving, dropping down to 21 as we move, 19. You can see that, but you can see like the textures here. Not a huge difference at all when you're looking at this stuff as far as like those textures go, right? Looking at the game. Let's bump it up again even further and see how it does there. I'm going to try to bring it back up to where I was around 5. I was running it on 5K just to see what it looked like with the, because I do have a 5K iMac. I wanted to see what it looked like with the 5K. So let's run it back up to 5K. Alright, so we are back here, and you can definitely see the difference. This game looks absolutely beautiful in 5K. This is stunning, but the frames per second are 4. This game will not move. I mean, I am moving my mouse right now, and it's just taking forever. And we're getting screen tear as we do this. This is running at 5K. The game runs barely. I mean, now we're up to like 9 frames per second, which isn't terrible. But looking at this here, like, like the door texture isn't that much different there. The wood texture here isn't that much different there. Running this at 5K, but you can definitely see the difference in the trees and the grass in the distance. I think this really helps more distance than it does anything else. Running this at like 5K. The outer frame of the trader looks slightly better, but again, not drastically different that it needs to be running at this high of a setting. Alright, so we're back here now. We're back down to the 1080p settings. I turned it down to low quality, but I think I broke the game here in the process of doing so. As it's still running at 7 frames per second, but you can definitely see the difference in the textures as I went from a medium quality down to a low quality, just to see what it would look like. And again, I think I broke the game here in the process because it's not moving at all now. I might have to restart, which is fine. I mean, if that's what's got to be done, it's got to be done. A couple of things I wanted to talk about here with this is some of the new stuff they have in the game. As far as like looks and textures go, like the tool here looks absolutely awful in low quality. It looks much better when we go up to the higher quality here. Let's just change this here. We'll go back up to the medium on here. I'm not running ultra, not on this computer, not with this game. But like I said, runs decently even with the way it is at the medium settings, and it looks pretty good. I can't imagine what it would look like in the Ultra, but I don't really want to find out. But you can see already the difference there going from low to medium, as the quality of that club looks much, much better as far as like the tools go and stuff like that. Yep, this game is really struggling at this point now. As I broke it, I'm probably going to have to do a restart. Let me try that. Bring it back. While we're reloading the game here, I'll just kind of bring it back in quickly, show you some of the new stuff they have with the loading screen here. It's an interactive loading screen. You can click on your mouse, the left or right button, to kind of get some tips for the game, which is a really cool aspect that they've added to the game. I can really appreciate that as we go through here, waiting for the game to load to see these tips for certain things. I will say that the game does seem to load much quicker than it did in the past. Not sure the reason for that, but it does load much faster here now. There we go. We're back in. And we got some zombies beating on the place on the outside. Let's pull up that FPS counter again. So we're back at 38. So we could probably run smoothly here for a moment while we go running around. Let's get our club ready. And let's get our friend here who's stuck on the barbed wire, and he's dead. 2 shots. Nice. Got the skills. We see that club looks much better now that we've reloaded everything. Reloaded the game. The frames per second are back up again. Even my recording software, which usually runs at 60, dropped the frames as well down to about 14 when we were having the issues there after messing with the settings and bouncing them back around. Probably too much for the computer and the graphics card to handle at that point without a clean restart. But like I said, some of the new textures here, they've changed some of the models for the tools and stuff like that, which is really cool. You do have at the bottom of the screen, just underneath your toolbar there, your tool belt, you have 2 new little meters there. So the green one is your food, and the blue one is your water. So you know when to drink and when to eat, and you don't have to worry about adding in any kind of like mod to fix that stuff. We're just going to take a quick run around here as we're doing this. And again, I'm going to play around with this for the week. I do have the 2 episodes of No Chance for Survival coming out, and I'm going to let those run and play. But you guys let me know down in the comments below if there's anything that you want to see, in particular with Alpha 19, if you want me to test something or do something. I just wanted to kind of see what the game would look like. But like I said, even in these settings, not on Ultra and Medium, it looks pretty damn good, and you can definitely see the difference in textures and lighting, and the differences in the zombies as well, which is really cool, even if we get up close to him. And he's down. But yeah, like, you know, this is not bad at all. This is fantastic. Like, you can see the models here nicely. And again, in the Ultra settings, it'd probably be fantastic. I wouldn't dare run it with the recording software on. I'll probably take a look at it with the recording software off to see what it looks like in Ultra on this computer. But like I said, with the recording software going, it just kind of sucks up all the power from this machine. And maybe someday I'll switch to a PC. I like my Macs. I'm an Apple guy, and I like their products. And for what I use the computer for more than anything else, like running Final Cut to do the editing of my videos is to me more beneficial than anything else. I do stuff on the PlayStation and the Xbox. So for the few games that I play, like this one on the computer, I don't really need a fancy machine to do all of that. Especially since, like I said, I can use Final Cut to do my editing, and really enjoy using that software and using this computer, and for everything else too. All the other aspects of what the computer brings for me. But this game looks fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. I want to thank you guys for checking us out with me here. We'll get into a lot more stuff down the road as we go. Ooh, I have a helmet. Didn't even realize it. Look at that. I'm going to put that on. I'll get to more aspects of the game as we go. I'll probably set up a new No Chance for Survival series in Season 2 in Alpha 19 as if it's running okay. Like I said, I'm going to play this for the week and see how it plays out. And then eventually I will start up a series for 7 Days to Die in Alpha 19. But thank you for the support. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. Leave your like. Please leave a like for the video. Please subscribe if you're new. We're going to be doing a lot more of these. Let me know down in the comments below what you're excited for with Alpha 19. If you're playing it, what computer you play on. And yeah, we'll see you around. Bye-bye.